Hello and welcome to the lesson. Okay, now the question reads, which one of the following is most similar in its reasoning to the argument above? Alright, so these are what are known as the analogy type questions, okay? So we are to see what pattern of reasoning is followed here, and then we look into the options and see which one follows the same pattern. So let's just focus for a moment on seeing as to what the pattern actually is here, and then we'll go ahead and look at the options. Okay, so it says that suppose I have promised to keep a confidence and someone asks me a question that I cannot answer truthfully without thereby breaking the promise. Keeping a confidence means keeping a secret, okay? Just letting you know. Obviously, I cannot both keep and break the promise. Therefore, one cannot be obliged to both answer all questions truthfully and to keep all promises. Okay, so let's say you have a promise, okay? The promise to keep a secret, okay? And so but let us say someone asks you a question, okay? Now you have two options, okay? Either you tell the truth. If you tell the truth, then you've broken the promise. Or you lie, and if you lie, then you've not told the truth. So that's what it says, that therefore one cannot be obliged to answer all questions truthfully and to keep all promises, because you see one of these will have to happen. Okay, so now that you understand the pattern of this argument, let's go ahead and look at the options. Right, let us enlarge this a bit for more clarity. Remember that the structure here is that it is two possibilities, only one of which is possible because both cannot coexist, okay? Let's start by looking at the options one by one, starting with option A. It says that it is claimed that we have the unencumbered, which means unrestricted, right to say whatever we want. Okay, this is the first thing. It says it is also claimed that we have the obligation to be civil to others. The second thing. But it says that, but civility requires that we not always say what we want. Okay. And then it says, so it cannot be true that we have both one and two. Hey, this looks pretty much like our reasoning in the question. So, looks like A is the right answer, right? Let's just mark A as the right answer. Now, what you do once you've found the right answer is that you go through the other options really quickly just to check. Okay, let's look at option B. It says some politicians could attain popularity with voters only by making extravagant promises. However, this would deceive people. Since it is the only way to deceive, not okay. Doesn't follow the template, right? You need to get an alternative. Like, you need to be able to do only one of these. Look at option C. If we put in a lot of effort into making this report, the client might think we did so because it would not stand on its merit. On the other hand, if we do not try, it might look that we are not serious. So whatever we do, we risk criticism. Hey, it's not about what you risk if you don't do it. It's just that you cannot do both, right? And it's just that you have to pick one, right? It doesn't say that you have some risk. So C is not the answer. Likewise, if you just go ahead and see D and E, you'd see that they're not the answers, okay? Go ahead and do it by yourself. A is the answer quite clearly.